I started my stream and my chat said that Necros is being fucking cancelled, bro. So I am excited to see the downfall of Necros. Let's see how fucking stupid TikTok is. Okay, somebody sent me a link. If you have any links, oh my fucking god, what is this? 47,000 likes. Hello? Excuse me. Wait, this is actually really real. How many views does this have? Are they talking about? They are talking about him. What? Why are they blaming him? Oh my god, there's no way this is real.
What a motherfucker named Necros said, the healers are the most important people in the game. You're not winning without healers, bro. So f what he's talking about. I'm not gonna lie, I've always hated the thing with video games where people feel like because they have the platform, they could just complain about.
Why is there Bleach music in the background? Is he having a fucking Aizen moment?
Stupid shit. Season 2 of Marvel Rivals is fucking ass.
Yokoso, watashi no Marvel Rivals.
And I single-handedly blame him. It will always be the streamers to ruin a video game for you. Do you hear me? It will always be a streamer to ruin video games for you. Ninja ruined Fortnite. No matter how y'all want to look at it, Ninja ruined Fortnite. Okay, Necros is about to ruin Marvel Rivals. Why? Why? Because people like this think that a game revolves around them and that a game should be centered around them and how they want the game to be. Motherfucker sat here with a straight face and said, "Oh, bro, the healers are boosted." You know what? Ever since he said that, I have not seen a healer since.
I don't think you understand that Ninja does not have the power to kill Fortnite. Neither does Necros have the power to kill Marvel Rivals. As a matter of fact, I feel like people that engage with Necros and his content is such a small portion of the player base. I highly doubt that whatever Necros does can actively ruin the game. But maybe he is Emma Frost and maybe he's mind controlling everybody not playing support. Definitely not the new system where people gain less points. Definitely not. Why would that be the reason why nobody is playing support? It is Necros because he said he doesn't like support players in season 1. I ruined Strange. I killed tanks. Necros ruined supports. Everybody plays Spider-Man because of him. Life is ruined. All healers should go on a strike until Necros apologizes. I'll be really disappointed if nobody makes a vape joke. Yo, just realizing that streamer culture ruined gaming as a whole. How does streamer culture ruin gaming? Do they think we're like a shadow government pulling the strings in the background? What do you think? What do you think we do? You think we're just pulling strings in the background, controlling the shadow government, bro? You think we're just like, all right, so Cloak and Dagger is a little bit too strong right now. All right, let's nerf every support, buff all DPS. Yo, Danny Wu. No, Danny Ku, right? Yo, Danny, hear me out, bro. 1,000 buffs to Spider-Man and 1,000 nerfs to support. And you know what? Nerf Strange as well, because Bogur's been a dick to me. Do you think this is what happens in the Necros shadow government with Marvel Rivals? He's like, Nerf Strange. We lost 10 games with Bogur yesterday. Fuck that guy. Send him to the Shadow Realm. Delete Luke the Ninja. Oh, bro. I really hate playing against Adam. Boom. Nerf him. Instantly. You know what? I really want to play Iron Fist this season. Buff Iron Fist. You think this is what happens? Do you think this is what happens? Do you think he's like fucking... Do you think he's like Pegasus? Do you think he's like Aizen? Do you think Necros is Aizen? You think he's like Yokoso? Watashi no Marvel Rivals Society. Oh my fucking god. You think he's like sits on a chair, locked away? Well, I think we should lock him away. Watashi no Vape Society. Them egoistical streamers are the worst. I'm now on strategy strike because I'm tired. I've seen no DPS teams win and I've seen no tank teams win. I've never seen a no healer team win. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I have a feeling that I feel like I'm playing Overwatch again. It's like the same shit that happened with Overwatch. It's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing. It's the same shit all over again. All over again. I'm looking for my... Mind you, I don't think Necros has ever stated that support is the most broken role or something. If you think he's complaining a lot about support right now in Marvel Rivals, which he isn't even doing, because I'm #1 glazer for Necros, you had to see him complain in Overwatch. Oi, oi, oi. You know what? I am gonna concede. He did kill the Pope. He did kill the Pope. Necros killed the Pope. Never even heard of Necros until recently. Of course, he plays Spider-Man Lamau. It's the player base fault, not just Necros. And who influences the player base? Remember when we had the whole discussion in Overwatch that Overwatch content creators killed Overwatch because people were negative, and not that Overwatch was just making stupid decisions and that's why people were negative? I feel like people kind of misunderstand the things. I don't think any content creator has enough influence to influence a game as big as Marvel Rivals. Like, even if Necros is the LeBron James of this game, even if he has... How many people play Marvel Rivals? If we say that there's 100,000 loyal vape followers, do you honestly believe that 100,000, that drop in the bucket, can influence the millions of people playing the vape heads? I might be fried though. Only 15% of the population watch streamers. It's true though. Have you ever talked to a person in real life? I've talked to so many people in real life that play Marvel Rivals. The amount of people that actually watch content around Marvel Rivals from these people that play Marvel Rivals is staggeringly little. It's so small. It's so minuscule. Like Necros TikTok drama. Yeah, Necros getting cancelled. So either way, maybe it is Necros' fault that the game is dying and it's dead and it's over and support players don't want to play because Necros said one thing in season 1. It's true. Is it really based on that one clip? It's dumb fucks thinking they can DPS when they can. They should just support, but they don't and blame healers. Thanks so much for the gifted. My notifications are off right now. I'm gonna give you like a very interesting perspective here. Are you ready? You ready to listen? Marvel Rivals is a game. And as far as I'm aware, people play the game because it is a game for fun, right? So I don't think anything is that serious. I don't think Necros led to the fall of society and the fall of the Roman Empire. And I don't think people that want to play DPS in ranked should be hanged. I think it's horrible they can't play DPS. That's why we have an avoid system and we move on with our lives. I get tilted a lot, I know. I also get annoyed quite a bit. But once I end my stream and I close down the game, I don't give a fuck. I think that's something we could all learn. It's true, actually. Yesterday, I fell out of my bed because Necros pushed me. This is a Necros support group. It's just a catalyst to a hate that simmered since season 1. Necros is just the most popular streamer, so whatever, like, it's the same thing in any game, bro. In Overwatch, everybody was hating on Flats, everybody was hating on everyone, everybody was hating on Ninja in Fortnite, and everybody's hating on Necros in Marvel Rivals. There's no winning, bro. There's no winning. There's no winning. Always fucking hate the most popular streamer. That's it. I'm tired of pretending it isn't happening. I'm standing up and addressing you, the streamer United, ruining my experience with your 1,000 nerfs to Strange and 1 million buffs to Groot. I'll go on strike until all supports in the game can no longer die from any damage. Swap the DPS sum this season, getting the most kills, least damage taken, most damage. DPS gotta stop complaining, especially with the hero options they have. They did this with Overwatch and now they're doing it with Rivals. The supports think they're doing the Lord's work. They are, bro. Guys, I'm gonna say one thing. And I know I'm gonna be on TikTok again. Like, I'm gonna be the next #1 public enemy. There is some great support players, and support players can carry games by playing really well and like doing a lot of, you know, a good soup push or a pull can really carry. Good freeze from Luna, good ultimates, good damage boosts. It's true. Every single tank or support player in high elo can play support even if they're not playing support and still perform well. Not as well as good support players. I cannot name 5 support players that can swap and play Emma Frost or Spider-Man or whatever the fuck else on the same level without feeding their brains out. And I'm not saying this because support is the easiest role. I'm not saying it because support don't do anything. You don't understand. I'm saying this because a lot of support players that don't do anything, like genuinely don't do the bare minimum, think they're doing God's work and deserve to get their dicks glazed, bro. And so do DPS players and so do tank players. But at the end of the day, if you don't want to think and you want to win your games, you can just go Rocket a Raccoon and just click buttons. The only reason why you want to strike on support is because the system completely punishes supports. Even if you're a good support player, you're still getting fucked. Support gameplay is different. I'm not saying there's no skill expression playing support. I'm just saying that it's minimal compared to other roles. Because it's not because support players are bad. It's not because support, people that want to play the role cannot play the game. It's because Marvel Rivals has designed so many supports to just be heal bots and to be able to gain the most value from heal botting. And that's it. Like, you have a few support characters that are really difficult. Like, I think Adam is difficult. I think Loki is difficult. I think Invis is a good example of a character that is both a character that heal bots, but also a character that can carry the game with correct pushes and pulls. In all honesty, I do believe that a large portion of support players do not perform crazy plays, and they just look at heal stats and think they're popping the fuck off. I think a lot of people just pick Rocket Raccoon and Healbot, and I think a lot of people just pick Luna Snow and Healbot, and they look at their heal stats and they think they're the goats. And I don't think that I do not think.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't think that is a fair example. They're gonna hate me? Sure, bro. Sure. I know people are gonna hate me. It's just true, bro. It's just the way Marvel Rivals has designed so many supports is just rewards very AFK gameplay. You can win a game with 2 bad supports and 2 amazing DPS a lot more often than you can win the game with 2 bad DPS and 2 really good supports. So many support characters are just press left click and heal bot minimum value using anything else or being like really smart. There just isn't much variety in support role. And like, second of all, why do people take streamers so seriously? We say so much shit every single day. I support the support strike. I'm gonna say it. If your role isn't fun and if you're getting fucked sideways, don't play the game. They will fix it immediately. Just don't play the game. Zype has a 100% win rate. Yeah, because he plays with fucking... I'll be honest with you, that this comment tilts me so fucking much. Because Zype is one of the best support players, and he plays with the best players in the world, either stacking or duo queuing with people he scrims with every day. How is that even fucking comparable, bro? It's like saying LeBron James is a millionaire and always wins basketball or whatever the fuck. I don't fucking know anything about LeBron James. And then you say everybody should go into basketball. It's just so incomparable. Comparing fucking LeBron James to fucking Timmy, bro. Timmy from Wish. Queue up, shut the fuck up. Next person to say queue up gets perma-banned without parole. Oh, the drama is real. Let's get on the Marvel Rivals news. Exhibit.
Why I hate support players, guys. They're just morons. They're
Real.
Exhibit 47.
Real.
72 as to why strategist players don't want to play strategist anymore, because
Is this AI generated voice?
you have a dude that plays nothing but Spider-Man talking shit about a role that he has literally never
Is this AI generated voice?
played in his life and has absolutely no clips on his page playing as a support character. These are the types of people that ruin games and shouldn't be allowed to make content or have opinions. This dude plays as the most selfish DPS character that has the maximum amount of movement in this game.
Are they complaining about
Plays nothing but Spider-Man talking
Yeah,
shit anymore.
let's
Players don't wanna
dissect.
play 72 as to why strategist players don't want to play strategist anymore, because
As somebody who's played strategist, I think the reason why people don't want to play strategist is because the role is fucking boring.
you have a dude that plays nothing but Spider-Man talking shit
That's not true. Necros actually has like 5 lords.
about a role that he
I'm his #1 glazer. Only I can talk shit about Necros.
has literally never played in his life.
Just so your tweet about Sentinels. Guys, I'm not joining Sentinels. It was a fucking joke, okay? It will be cool. I'm not joining Sentinels. I'm sorry to break the news.
And has absolutely no clips on his page playing as a support character. These are the types of people that ruin games and
Necros is not ruining games by playing DPS. I want this to be really like, I think he would be ruining more games by playing support.
shouldn't be allowed to make content or have opinions. This dude plays as the most selfish DPS character that has the maximum amount of movement in this game, to where
Does Spider-Man have does Spider-Man have the most movement in the game? Probably.
you literally can enter and exit fights within a split second, and he has the nerve to sit there and talk shit about support players. I challenge this dude to play an entire
I do find it really fucking funny that the background is him
These are the
literally
types
just...
of people that ruin games and
I want to really focus on the support gameplay in the
shouldn't
background.
be allowed to make content or have opinions. This dude plays as the most selfish DPS character that has the maximum amount of movement in this game, to where you literally can enter and exit fights within a split second, and he has the nerve to sit there and talk shit about support players. I challenge
He's standing still on card.
this dude to play an entire season
He doesn't push up. He doesn't position. He's standing on top of card AFK.
as anybody else but Spider-Man. I challenge this dude to play an entire season as a support player before he ever opens his mouth ever again
Like, he is missing the shots on the penny.
on this app. As a matter of fact, I challenge every single person that says that strategist is easy to play an entire season as a strategist and make it all the way up to Celestial or beyond. Since
Okay, I'm gonna be completely brutally honest with you. I don't think it's hard getting Celestial playing only strategists. I'm gonna be very honest with you. Straight up, I love you guys on support. I think you guys do God's work. I do not think that is the fucking feat of champions, bro.
Do you think that it's so easy and that it's such a boosted role?
I don't think it's a boosted role. So I don't think it's a boosted role, but I don't think it's like that insanely hard to get Celestial on support. Yeah, it's okay, Zen. Yeah, good night.
If it's so boosted, then I want to see you boost yourself to one above all using only strategists.
That is hard. That is only strategist, one above all, end of season. That is difficult, I will admit.
Watching a guy who plays nothing but Spider-Man try to give an opinion on a strategist role is like hearing a waterboy say that the quarterback is useless. How about we see that waterboy put on a helmet and go play quarterback for an entire season?
Okay, guys, to be fair, if I am a water boy and I see my quarterback doing jack shit, I think no matter what role I'm playing, I still know that that guy is useless. I think just because you're a water boy means you can't notice when somebody's inting.
Before he starts talking shit. So let's see it, Necros. Nut up or shut up?
Quarterback is support according to this guy. Water boy is the DPS.
If you don't accept this challenge to play an entire season as a strategist, then don't ever say shit about a
I think the reason why nobody wants to play an entire season of strategist is because the role is fucking boring. Okay, I'm gonna keep. I just think it's slightly fucking boring, I'll be honest with you. Loki and Adam. Yes, Jeff could be fun too. Some people like playing strategists, of course. I'm not saying, but for me it's boring. I think if Necros has any balls and isn't a little pussy, I want him to play strategist for a week straight and see how far he gets. I think that is the biggest solo queue 1 week of playing strategist only on the new account. That's a banger right there. I think the only issue is that he would get so bored because he's so ADHD ridden that he will fall asleep mid-game. The reason why he plays Spider-Man is because the only character that can keep his focus for more than 2 seconds. So yeah, I think this guy is cooked in the head. I don't know if this guy's rage baiting, but if Necros actually wants to prove the haters wrong, I think it's time for him to lock the fuck in and play some strategists. I think he would have fun DPS on Jeff, no? Is this another TikTok? I'm scared to... This is actually real.
Players are gone. I wonder why. Strategist is hands down the most miserable role to play on Rivals right now.
Agree. Thank you. I agree. I agree.
Being blamed for every loss, dive heroes, hyper sustain heroes jumping you, losing 30 plus for every loss.
Agree. Okay, she does have a point.
When you have the most heals and assists and...
The thing is, nobody... Oh, my stream fucking died. The Cloak and Dagger Collective. The Cloak and Dagger Collective fucking assassinated my stream.
Hyper sustain heroes jumping you, losing support players are gone. Oh my god, all the support players are gone.
I'm just gonna restart it. Thanks so much
I
for the
wonder
tier
why.
1.
Strategist is hands down the most miserable role to play on Rivals right now. From being blamed for every loss, dive heroes, hyper sustain heroes jumping you, losing 30 plus for every loss when you have the most heals and assists.
It's true. Support is the most boring role, is the most miserable role, and it's unfun because you don't have the tools to deal with anything, and you do lose a lot of points. Here's the thing, having the most heals and assists will never net you wins in any game, because heal botting and assisting is not proactive gameplay. It is mandatory to heal and assist your team, but if your team is dog water, you're not going to win that game. It's not about positioning, it's about proactive gameplay. One of the main reasons why support is so much more fun in Overwatch than this in Rivals is purely because in Overwatch you can get kills on support. Ana, Kiriko, Zen, Baptiste, even Brig. You can kill stuff and be proactive. In Marvel Rivals, you rarely have the opportunity to be proactive. Also, why don't bully this person? It's just how they look like, bro. She's not crying. Don't be weird, guys. It's just... What is beyond the point? Jeff is a good solo carry support. That's just her eyes, yes. But what I was saying is, you can get the most supports, you can get the most healing, that is. You can get the most assists, but it doesn't matter if you don't get the most kills. It doesn't matter if the enemy team is alive. It doesn't matter if the point isn't capped. And you can pump heals and you can do a great job on support, but it's not going to be enough to win the game. And I think that's one of the main reasons why it feels so miserable to play support, is because no matter what you do, and even if you play your role correctly, it doesn't matter, and you might still lose the game. So you need to be more proactive and you have to get more kills, but you can't, because Marvel Rivals does not give you the tools, except if you play Loki, Adam, or Mantis or whatever, right? Or maybe Sue can boop stuff. You can stay alive, you can never die, you can pump heals and get all the assists and land all the ults and never die in your ult. it's not enough if nobody dies on the enemy team, okay? That is my 2 cents. It's nobody's fault. It's not the fault of the game. It's not the fault of the DPS. It is the fault of DPS and the tanks. But you can never assume that everybody's always going to play perfectly in your team unless you legitimately stack with the best players ever. And even then, people still lose games, okay? It's just the lack of... You just lack the ability to carry the game beyond healing your tanks and DPS.
Lobby and then have negative KD players only lose 10. We get insulted for
It's
existing,
true. It's true. That system is cooked.
boosted, etc. There's certain DPS players, Necros.
Why is everybody... Why is he catching strays, bro?
Did you guys hear something? Who contribute to the negative mindset and talk about the role of strategist. They say that DPS is the hardest role and strategist is the easiest role. But hey, I get it. You've never played it. So how would you know, really? How would you know that strategist is the easiest role? Oh, right. You literally...
I've played strategist many games. It's the easiest role. I hope it helps.
We don't, because it's not the easiest role. It's no wonder none of us want to play support anymore. We are tired. Tired of you blaming us for your poor positioning choices. Begging us for heals while we're being bent over by Wolverine, Cap, and Black Panther.
You are getting bent over by Wolverine. You are getting bent over by... Support players are complaining about Wolverine. Hello? I am actually so offended. I'm actually so offended right now that this person said that Wolverine is ruining their experience. Actually so triggered right now. It's actually surreal. Because one of the only reasons why I get bent over by a Wolverine 90% of my games, or I used to before they nerfed him, is because my invisible woman doesn't know that she can just boop or poo the fucker away when he grabs me. And yet I don't complain about it. But do you know you can do that? Did you know?
All at once. And also being blamed for not being able to out-heal every single ultimate at the same time. It's exhausting. And this new ranked performance-based system needs so much help, it's not even funny. Hey, but GG no heals, I guess.
Listen, I don't think I've ever lost a game because we've had no heals unless somebody didn't play support. Like straight up, if we had no supports, then it's GG no heals. But it's so easy to land heals in this game that like, I think I've barely heard somebody say GG no heals. To be fair, I think you're incredibly stupid if you say GG no heals. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's the same thing in Overwatch. Any person that said no space, no heals might be fried.